Life is fleeting, isn't it? One moment you're celebrating a win, the next you're caught up in the rush of the everyday grind. It's easy to get lost in the swirl of instant gratification, parties, fancy dinners, and those quick thrills that feel good in the moment. After all, you only live once, they say. And sure, it's true, you can't take material things with you when you die. But let's pause and ask ourselves, does living in the moment mean ignoring tomorrow altogether? Does enjoying today justify recklessness and ignoring responsibility? Let me share a story, one that's simple yet profoundly timeless. The tale of the ant and the grasshopper. Once upon a time, in a sprawling green meadow, there lived an industrious ant and a carefree grasshopper. The summer sun warmed the earth, and the meadow buzzed with life. The ant spent her days tirelessly collecting food, preparing for the winter that was sure to come. Back and forth she went, carrying grains to her little home, her tiny legs moving with purpose. She worked not because she lacked enjoyment, but because she knew that seasons changed. Summer was for preparing, so winter could be endured. Nearby, the grasshopper lounged in the shade of a tall sunflower. With a fiddle in his hands, he played tunes that echoed through the meadow. He laughed, danced, and sang, scoffing at the ant's relentless labor. "Why work so hard, little ant?" he teased. "The sun is shining, the world is full of music, and life is too short to waste it on worries. Come, join me. Tomorrow we might die, why not enjoy today?" The ant paused for a moment, resting her load on the ground. She looked at the grasshopper and smiled softly. "You may be right," she said. "Life is short, and joy is important, but so is preparation. Summer won't last forever." The grasshopper rolled his eyes. "Winter is far away. Why worry about something that hasn't even happened? Live for the moment, my friend." And with that, he continued his song, dismissing the ant's caution as foolishness. As the days turned into weeks, the ant continued her work, storing food and fortifying her home. The grasshopper, meanwhile, reveled in his carefree lifestyle. He laughed, played, and indulged in every pleasure, never thinking about what lay ahead. Then, as inevitably as the sun sets at the end of the day, winter arrived. The meadow, once lush and vibrant, was now covered in frost. The flowers wilted, the grass withered, and the once bountiful land offered nothing to eat. The ant retreated to her cozy little home, her pantry stocked with food, her body warm and safe. She had prepared for this. The grasshopper, on the other hand, found himself shivering and hungry. The songs and dances that had brought him so much joy in the summer now seemed like distant memories. Desperate, he wandered the barren meadow until he came across the ant's home. Knocking on her door, he pleaded, "Dear ant, I'm cold and starving. Please share some of your food and let me stay with you." The ant opened the door, her expression a mix of compassion and disappointment. "Grasshopper," she said gently, "didn't you laugh at me when I was working hard? Didn't you say life was too short for work and that tomorrow didn't matter?" The grasshopper hung his head in shame. "I was wrong," he admitted. "I see that now. Please help me." The ant, though saddened by the grasshopper's plight, knew she had her own survival to consider. She offered him a small meal to ease his hunger but reminded him, "In life, we must think beyond the moment. Today's choices shape tomorrow's reality." This story, though simple, holds a profound truth. In our modern world, it's easy to identify with the grasshopper, who doesn't want to enjoy life, to seize the moment, and to live without care. But if everything we earn is spent on fleeting pleasures, lavish meals, parties, and luxuries, what are we building for ourselves? What are we leaving for those who depend on us? Are we truly living, or are we merely surviving day by day, hoping that tomorrow will somehow take care of itself? Some people justify recklessness with phrases like, "You die tomorrow, you take nothing with you," or, "We came with nothing and leave with nothing." While these statements are true in a literal sense, they don't excuse irresponsibility. They don't justify ignoring the needs of the future. Think about it. Life is unpredictable. You might be strong and capable today, but will that always be the case? Will you have the same energy, the same opportunities, 10 or 20 years from now? What happens when winter comes, when times get tough, when emergencies arise, or when age catches up with you? Will you have prepared like the ant, or will you find yourself vulnerable like the grasshopper? Your choices today, your reality tomorrow. The truth is, life is a balance. It's not about denying yourself joy or living in constant worry. It's about making choices that align with both your present happiness and your future well-being. It's about being mindful of how your actions today will shape your tomorrow. Here are some ways to embody the ant's wisdom in your own life. Save for the future. Set aside a portion of your earnings for savings or investments. Even small amounts, when saved consistently, can grow over time and provide a safety net when you need it most. Invest in growth. Whether it's education, skills, or personal development, investing in yourself is one of the most valuable things you can do. The more you grow, the more prepared you'll be to face life's challenges. Think beyond yourself. If you have a family or loved ones who rely on you, consider their needs as well. Building a stable foundation isn't just about you. It's about ensuring security for those you care about. Find balance. Enjoy life's pleasures, but do so responsibly. Treat yourself occasionally, but don't let short-term indulgence overshadow long-term stability. Plan for change. Seasons change both literally and figuratively. Anticipate the winters of life, whether they're financial setbacks, health issues, or unexpected emergencies, and prepare for them. A reflection for the present now. Take a moment to reflect. Are you living like the ant or the grasshopper? Are your choices today building a future you'll be proud of, or are they leaving you vulnerable to life's uncertainties? Remember, you won't always be as strong or as capable as you are now. You won't always have the opportunities you have today. The decisions you make in this moment will determine the kind of life you lead when the seasons change. It's not about luck, it's about choices. And the beauty of life is that it's never too late to start making better ones. So, as you move forward, ask yourself, how do you want to grow old? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Who do you want to become? Be the ant, not the grasshopper. Build something that lasts. Because what you do today isn't just for today, it's for every tomorrow that follows.